Hey guys, Ray from PhoneArena here with a video review of the Nokia Lumia 820, which is the more affordable model of Nokia's initial Windows Phone 8 lineup, consisting of the Nokia Lumia 820 and the Nokia Lumia 920. So the first thing that impressed us about this device is how well built it is. It's really built like a tank. The Lumia 820 has a very solid feeling to it. They haven't tried to make it as thin as possible, but still it fits very nicely in the hand. It has a pretty decent size, which allows you to hold it comfortably with one hand and operate it with one hand as well, because it has a 4.3-inch screen and relatively small bezels around it. So it also has a pretty decent weight to it, contributing to this sturdy feeling of the handset. All in all, it's a breath of fresh air, this design, and kudos to Nokia for coming up with it. The 4.3-inch screen on the front uses the clear black AMOLED touchscreen technology, which means that it gets the benefits of the AMOLED screen, like very vivid colors and great contrast levels. The black is indeed perfectly black. So, but on the other hand, it's also very bright. It's very visible when you're outside. This is one of the most visible displays currently that you can take outside under the bright sunlight and still be able to see it quite easily. It's very similar to the iPhone 5 in this respect. So great technology, great screen technology by Nokia here. In addition, it allows you to make it super sensitive by activating a setting here from the settings, which allows you to use this touch screen even when you have gloves on your hands. So even in such conditions, you can still use this touch screen. We tested it, it's very accurate, works just as advertised, which is something that you do not get with other phones out there right now. So once again, great added value here by Nokia. The one drawback of this screen is its resolution. It is wide VGA, which means 480 by 800 pixels, but this is not that much of a trouble really, because the pixel density is still pretty decent, and while you can notice some fuzziness in the smaller details, like these small text here, you still have to look pretty closely in order to notice it. When you're holding the handset from a normal viewing distance, it appears to be almost completely clean and smooth. Software-wise, you're getting exactly the same as what you'd get with any other Windows Phone 8 handset, because Microsoft does not allow software customizations, at least for now. So what you have is this modern UI home screen here with the live tiles, some of which display useful information, like the calendar live tile here showing your next appointment, a number of pending downloads, a number of incoming messages, and such kind of stuff. This here is the main menu in Windows Phone 8. It's just a vertical list of your stuff. Might not be very comfortable if you have a lot of applications installed on your handset. So this is pretty much it, the standard Windows Phone 8 user experience. We like the portrait virtual keyboard of the Lumia 820 because the aspect ratio of its screen makes it a bit wider, so it's comfortable to type on this keyboard. But on the other hand, we have the typical landscape layout, which of course is the same for every Windows Phone 8 device, which is a shame because we don't consider it very good, because the keys of the keyboard actually do not take advantage of the whole width of the display here, because you have these keys here on the right side and this empty space on the left side. So but it still allows for pretty quick typing. As always, Internet Explorer 10 on Windows Phone 8 is a great browser. It allows very smooth scrolling, nice fluid pinch to zoom gestures, as well as double tap zooming, very accurate. So we really like this browser. Unfortunately, it does not support Flash Player, and it probably never will. but all the other stuff that it offers is very well made, including the taps operation here. Very quickly you can switch between your different taps. What's interesting in this Nokia handset here is, of course, the added applications by Nokia itself. For example, we have Nokia Music here, which kind of complements the standard Music Plus video hub. So what can you do with Nokia Music? This is the main screen of this service, and My Music simply sends you to your music library on the handset. Mix Radio is a more interesting feature. It offers you the so-called mixes in various music styles, and you're just listening to some random songs. But you can actually create your own mixes by choosing the artists you want to listen to, and then the handset just randomly starts playing music from these artists, which is a great service. And what's actually making it even better is that you can also make these playlists available offline, so you don't have to be connected to the internet at all times in order to listen to them. It just downloads all the music right to your phone. The store, as you can imagine, is just another music store where you can purchase your favorite music. Here's how it looks. You get some featured items here, the top songs, see Gangnam Style, top albums, and you can also browse the music by genre. Then you have Gig Finder, which allows you to find gigs around you. Let's search for Linkin Park and see what we find. Okay, so we have 3 gigs here by Linkin Park, so it's a nice added functionality here to the Lumia 820. Nokia Maps is a great maps application on the Lumia 820. You see it works very well with this hardware here. We can easily pinch zoom our way down to almost street level. So it's great. It's also very fast. It loads everything very fast. You can switch between the different map options here. We can switch to satellite, for example, and it does it fairly quickly. But what's coolest about it is that you can actually download the maps, not just cache certain areas of them. When you click on this option here, it will just show you the available maps, and something is obviously preventing it from showing us the options currently, but it just gives you a list of the continents and allows you to download whatever maps you like. The other substantial addition here by Nokia is, of course, Nokia Drive Plus, which is a full-featured navigation application, the main virtue of which is that you can simply download the maps that you want and use it completely offline. We also like its interface because it features these pretty big buttons which are easy to use while you're driving, for example. So they have paid attention to these details. By going into settings and manage maps, this allows you to install additional maps here. We've started downloading England, for example, but this is it. You actually get a full list of the continents. You choose Europe, for example, and get a list of all the countries here, so you can download exactly what you need. No need to download excessive amounts of information here. You see, you choose your country, you see how many megabytes it's going to be, and that's it. Once you download it, you're ready to go fully offline, use the handset as a navigation solution. So this is great stuff that we find in the Lumia 820. Unfortunately, the 8 megapixel camera of the Lumia 820 is a disappointment. Colors tend out to be very washed out, and detail level is very low. The handset tried to compensate this by boosting the sharpness, but the results aren't good at all. The same goes for the video. Again, very low detail level, washed out colors, overall very poor image quality, so we're kind of disappointed by this 8 megapixel shooter here. Call quality on the Lumia 820 is subpar. We don't like neither the earpiece here nor the microphone. You can even have troubles comprehending what your callers are trying to say to you from the other end of the line, which is a shame, because if you're Nokia, you're supposed to have great sound quality, and this is not something that you're getting with the Lumia 820. The loudspeaker is your average loudspeaker. It becomes too strained when set on the highest volume levels. Still, we appreciate it. It's pretty decent loudness, but at the end of the day, it's still an average speaker. The Nokia Lumia 820 is a very interesting product. While it does very well in some areas, it falters in others. For example, we really like its solid and sturdy build quality, which is a breath of fresh air in this market of skinny and feather-light devices. In addition, we really like its beautiful screen, as well as all the added functionality of the Nokia Maps here, like Nokia Drive Plus, Nokia Music, Nokia Maps, and all the other offerings here, which are still exclusive to Nokia. But on the other hand, we shouldn't forget about the weak camera and subpar call quality. So, but in case these two components are not that much of a deal breakers for you, then yes, the Lumia 820 is a very good product. This was our review of the Nokia Lumia 820, but if you'd like to learn even more about it, you can always check us out at PhoneArena.com. Thanks for watching.